I'm Richard Palmer. Welcome to Odd Lots. I love building stuff, but I'm cheap. I'm always looking for the highest possible quality materials at the lowest possible price, and that's what I want for you. You can find amazing deals all over this country, even in your hometown. Sometimes one-of-a-kind items, sometimes in large quantities. Today, we're in Spokane, Washington, at Tormino Sash and Glass. This place is a treasure trove. Let's go take a look and see what we can find. Hey, John.
Hello, Mr.
How
Palmer.
you doing? So good to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Hey,
Thank you.
Thank you for inviting us in today.
Pleasure.
This place is amazing, just what I'm seeing already.
It's
Wow.
eclectic to say the least.
And I've been told you have what, 6 or 8 or 10 or 24 buildings or something like this?
There's a bunch.
Wow. Well, I'm really looking forward to getting underway. We're going to do some mining, see what we can dig out of your warehouses here.
Perfect.
All right. So you going to show me around, or
I was going to, but I think I'll have Chris do it. I got some other junk to do, but
Chris is
my
your-
main man.
Great.
Yep.
This must be Chris.
Chris Roseri,
Good to
Richard
meet
Palmer.
you.
Nice to meet you.
All right. Well, let's get started. I'm ready to go.
Let's take a walk back
I'll
here.
see you in a while.
Chris, such a fantastic variety of inventory. Let's go take a look.
Let's go. Let's take a look over here. We got some-
Sashes. Look at all of these wooden sashes.
all those you haven't seen nothing yet.
Oh, that's a million sashes.
Let's take a look down this way.
There's more?
There is lots more. You haven't seen nothing yet. We got all kinds of patio door glass here.
Oh,
Here we
my
go, right here.
gosh.
Some sashes.
Cha-ching, check this out. Do you know what people can do with these sashes? People will go crazy for this. You can make these amazing garden greenhouses out of these. You stack a few of these together and put a little peak roof on them and grow your herbs in them. That is so fantastic. And look at the variety.
And there's a lot of these. A lot of different ones. Especially ones
Great.
with the grids.
And there's more upstairs?
There's lots more.
And more in the other building?
Yes, there is.
Oh my, where do you begin? Okay, so this is how this works. We just build a box out of these frames and you build a peak on top. Just like that. Herb garden, you can move all over the place. You can screen in the ends and deer-proof as well. So if you have an interest in old wooden sashes for your projects in a multitude of sizes, colors, and condition, check out the link below and it will take you directly to the wooden sash page on the Odd Lots website. Chris, we've only scratched the surface here. Let's dig a little deeper and see what else we can come up with.
We got some more glass over here. Got some Anderson sashes up here.
Oh, there's a big pile of those thermal units. More of those.
Yep, we got some more right
Oh,
up there.
look at this. What is this?
Oh, this is a collection from over the years. Mr. Tormino's collected for custom milling.
Look at all those blades. Wow, those things, I'm a guy that owns a regular saw blade and a dado blade. I don't even recognize most of these blades.
Yeah, some of these blades are very unique and very
Somebody
valuable.
did some serious professional milling with these. Let's take these back to the workbench and check them out.
All right, let's do that.
This is such a fantastic collection of blades. And this one is amazing. Have you ever seen a saw blade with adjustable blades like this? I've never seen one that the blades actually move in and out in 4 different cutters. That is completely astounding. And square, no less. And this blade with grooves in it. I've never seen a blade with a groove in the middle of it like that. Must be for some sort of beading or something. I've seen dado blades that make a groove, but never a blade with a groove. Just imagine what you could do with this collection of blades. There are so many sizes, thicknesses, and shapes. It just inspires my imagination. If these intrigue you as much as they do me, click the link below and you'll be transported to the saw blade page on the Odd Lots website. So, Chris, I remember John telling me about a project, I think it was Seattle Transit Authority, that had some really amazing double laminate or something glass that was mega strong, and he has thousands of sheets of this stuff.
Sure does.
Let's go check that out.
Come this way, I'll show you. Here it is.
Oh, look, there's just piles and piles of this stuff. It goes on forever.
Sure is. This is 1/4-inch glass over laminate over 1/4-inch glass.
Oh, that's fascinating. Let's take it out to the workbench and check it out.
Let's do it.
that is great. So tell me what I'm looking at.
You're looking at 1/4 inch over 1/4 inch laminated glass.
With what's in between?
There's a piece of laminate that's in between those two. It really gives it a lot of strength.
Well, John tells me that you can walk on this stuff, that you could actually make floor panels out of this. I don't believe it.
You sure can.
Let's check it out.
Let's do it.
This stuff hardly gives. That is so amazing.
See how strong that is?
So you know where that would be really great is like in the floor of a restaurant where you look down through the bar into the wine cellar or something. That would be so cool. And you could make an entire floor out of that.
You sure could. Absolutely. It has a lot of strength in it.
And I also understand that you can smack this with a hammer and it takes a heck of a shot and it won't break. Is that right?
Sure does. You got a hammer?
I don't believe it. But you do the honor. Okay, so you can dance on it. Give it a couple of shots. Let's see how strong this stuff is with something more than your shoes.
All right, let me get you a hammer.
Whoa. Can't break when you're trying. Whoa.
That broke it.
I bet that's great on that GoPro. Look at the edge of that. You can see how one side is still intact and one side just completely shattered. Okay, this is one of my favorite products. This is called glue chip glass. And it's called glue chip because how they manufacture this product is they etch one side of a plain clear piece of glass, they paint an adhesive product, a glue on it, and then they run it back through the oven. And what happens as it goes through the oven is the glue grabs onto the surface and pops it off in little potato chips. If you see one of these sheets of glass coming out of an oven, looks like there's a big pile of potato chips on it. And it comes in standard chip, or sometimes they double chip it, and it's obviously twice as busy of a pattern. But it's used primarily as an opacity product so that you can't see through it, but gives that same clear pattern in a product like this. So you can see how this has glue chip border on the sides, and it just muddles anything that you look at through the glass. Well, here at Tormino's, we've got a little glue chip hanging around. I counted 70 sheets that are 5 by 7 feet. That equates to some 2,450 square feet. We can whack this up into whatever sizes you so desire and ship it right out and save you about 30% while we're at it. Check out our glue chip link on the Odd Lots website. So Chris, let's head over to the west end of this building. See what sort of curiosities we can find in that neck of the woods. Oh, look at this cool door. Look at this one.
You like that? It's
I
like a pantry door.
Sandblasted thing.
It's got nice,
like
nice
that.
design in it. It's made out of vertical fur. Can be
That's
used for a
nice.
pantry door.
That'd be great if.
Got lots of screen doors.
What's back here in this hole?
Let's go take a look.
Look at all those screen doors. That's amazing. And then all these temper pieces back here. This is all tempered glass, right? Don't I see
Sure is.
tempered? Yeah. These
They're
are
all tempered, every single one of them.
It would be so great to make a wall that's a patchwork of these things and all random sizes, like a tile floor, you know?
You could definitely do something with that to make a quite unique design. I think that would be amazing
That
to
would
see.
be way cool on the end of a house. Just a great big wall of patchwork window panes. Okay, Chris, so what's the difference in strength between the laminated tempered glass as opposed to these thermal units?
You know, these thermal units will take quite an impact. The pressure difference is quite a bit different. You want to see?
I would, very much.
All right, let me try it.
Whoa! Holy smokes!
Isn't that impressive?
That is amazing. That is completely, and it's beautiful when it shatters. I will add that as
See
well.
that? Quite a bit of difference in strength, for sure.
Okay, so another strength test.
Yes, this glass here is extremely stronger.
Now this is like the one you just broke with a hammer, right?
Yes, it is.
All right, so I'm curious to see the difference in resilience of this between this and the laminate.
The strength in this one is a lot more.
All right. Whoa. Whoa. Look at the flex in that and it doesn't break. That is completely amazing. Oh, hey, Chris, look at this.
Yep,
I
those
love
are-
these things. You can use these for so many things.
I got lots more right here.
Oh, I guess you have lots more right
See
here.
that?
Oh, that is great.
You could use these on the exterior of your home.
You can use these for a lot of different things. Like you can just stick it on the side of your house for a trellis, grow your clematis up that or some ivy or something.
Absolutely. These are made of fir.
So they're easily paintable.
Yes.
Or you can just let them weather outside like that. And these grills, I happen to know that these would make a great windmill.
A great windmill?
A great windmill. Boom,
They sure would.
windmill. Just like that.
And there's a lot of different
Build a
sizes.
windmill in the garden
I like it.
over your little water feature.
Also got some more glass over here.
More glass, yeah, more wood sash glass. That wood sash glass is everywhere in this.
Sure is. Over here we've got chicken wire glass.
Oh, tell me about chicken wire glass.
This chicken wire glass, they no longer manufacture this glass. It's very unique. It's in a lot of the older buildings. It was considered safety as the wire was put in the glass. When it breaks in smaller pieces.
So that's chicken wire. There's like a diamond shape on this one. That's chicken wire shape.
Yep, they have diamonds, they have square.
There's square, this kind of squiggly line to it. That's fantastic. How do you cut this stuff? I can't imagine how you would cut a piece of glass with a piece of wire in it.
There's a special unique way to cut that.
I bet there is. Hey, John. Hey, I was
back.
wandering around back there with Chris, and you have, as I'm sure you know, miles of this kind of stuff. You have these in about 100 different flavors, and the same thing with these window latches. And I found this. Look at this new in box. If that doesn't scream 70s, I don't know what does.
That's when it's from.
Oh man, that's like totally disco, man. I love that. I love that. That would be so great in my lake cabin or something, you know? And you have hundreds of these.
Yeah.
It's completely amazing. So, this stuff just goes on forever. And so tell me about some of the things we're looking at right here. Like that
Well-
round window. Tell me about that round window.
Well, that round window came from, it was manufactured by a company called Hurd Window, and they sold it to Valley Glass here in Spokane, and their cost was a little over $900.
Oh,
Valley
wow.
Glasses,
For that single window?
that one window,
Wow.
and it's got oak inside trim.
Oh, I see it's got custom casement on the
Yeah.
back of it.
And you know, it'd look great somewhere.
Well, you know, I used to own a big old house with a big, huge dormer that hung over the front porch, and it had a round window like that. And I sold that house about 20 years ago, and that old window was 100 years old, and it was about to die. That's where that window needs to live.
Yeah.
And I see there's another arched one over there with some leaded glass. with
Yeah,
it.
that's an elliptical transom that would like go above. It could be used almost anywhere, but it was designed to go above a front entry door with double side lights.
Yeah.
And you know, it's triple pane, so it's leaded glass.
It's triple pane.
Leaded glass with thermal paint on both sides, and
Well, I know anytime you get a curved piece of molding like that, the price just goes up.
yeah.
Yeah. And then I was also noticing you've got this this amazing kitschy old painted parrot grill over here.
You know,
Tell me about that.
Back in the 70s, when I first started working here, there was a company in Pennsylvania called Sterling Grills, and they had these hand-painted grills. And we've got parrots. I've got some with deer, and I've got some with peacocks.
No way. Deer
Yeah.
and peacocks?
Yep.
Oh, wow. And look at more of these casement closers, just in case you run short of the 10,000 you have in the other room. Another thing that intrigued me in this space was I saw in here you have these side lights. You have these leaded glass side lights. You seem to have a lot of random leaded glass pieces around.
Yep.
I think that's really beautiful.
Yeah.
I mean, it certainly screams for a specific style of house, but I noticed in your warehouses you have these all over the place.
Yeah.
And again, these are all triple glazed, right?
Yep.
Wow. And these brass ones in the corner, these were so popular so many years ago. You still sell much of this stuff?
You know, brass isn't quite as popular as it used to be, but
Oh, look at this one.
it's still, you know, it's beautiful, and some people like the gold, and
Look at that. Wow.
yeah.
People still come in and buy brass stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's funny, we all had that on our cars about what, 15 years ago?
Yeah.
Everybody got the expensive gold accent on
Gold
their car.
license plate or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, and now you never see that anymore.
No.
Well, that's just fantastic. All right, well, I'm going to head back in the warehouse with Chris and see what
Okay.
else I can dig out.
Perfect.
Wow, these moldings are like 20 feet long. That's unbelievable.
Sure is.
Oh, whoa, what is this? What is this rack up stuff?
This here, this is 1/4-inch tempered glass. It's good for deck rail. Since it's all one size, it makes it very easy to complete something.
I happen to be the proud owner of a deck that screams for this. I got a deck I need to replace next year. I'm so glad I found this.
Perfect. We got all this glass here.
And is this all tempered?
It is.
Oh, look at these shelves. Those are shelves, right?
They sure are. They're 3/8 tempered.
3/8 tempered. So you could do the same dance on these that you did on the other tempered glass,
Sure
right?
could.
Oh, that would be so fantastic. You could use those outside and set your flower pots on them, or I just always love glass shelves.
Yeah, and these are sandblasted to give them that look.
Nice.
There's something over here.
I love this small square wire glass.
You like that?
I'd like to integrate
come check
that
this out over
somewhere,
here.
but I don't know where.
Look at this.
Oh, look at
This has
that.
been here since I've started working here.
Look at that.
You like that?
I love this. Who wouldn't love that?
It's beautiful,
And
isn't
judging
it?
from the dust on it, it's been sitting in one place for a
It
good
has.
long
You want it?
while.
Here, let's move
Let's
this.
look inside.
We'll sit this over
Where
here.
can we put this? Where are you going?
Sit right over here.
Is that safe there?
Should be. Get inside. Isn't that neat?
Oh, look at this ugly ass shag carpet in here.
You like
My
that?
parents used to have shag carpet like that. And you know one of the best things about rides like this is the smell of them. We need to have smell-o-vision.
Wow,
so
look
you
at
can
that.
Smell the inside of this, the nice velour panels. Oh, this is sweet.
I wonder what the taps say on it. How long it's been here.
It was last licensed in '76. Hasn't had a tab on it since 1976.
76, huh?
1976.
Wow.
All right, well, let's ask John about it.
Yeah.
See what the bottom line is on that.
Yeah, that's a great idea.
All right. Well, John's up front, isn't he?
He is.
Let's go find him.
Let's go this way.
Hey, John.
You're
So
back.
I am back. Hey, I was wandering around the warehouses with Chris, and there are some things out there I got to know more about. In the far corner of the warehouse next door is this amazing car. Tell me about this. I think it's a Ford Model A.
My dad bought a Model A, I think it's about a 1930 or 31.
Yeah, 31 it
And
says on the side.
When I was a kid, I used to drive it in the lilac parades here
yeah.
in Spokane.
Yeah.
And then last time it was used was 1980. My sister got married.
Yeah.
And my dad drove my sister and her husband away after they got married in that car.
In 1980?
1980.
And that
So
car
it
has been
hasn't
sitting
been-
in the corner of that
hasn't
warehouse
moved
since
since
1980?
34 years.
Oh man, we need to drag that out of there and check that. And the ugly ass green shag carpet in the back of it. Oh man, my parents used to have that same carpet in their house. Everybody had that carpet in their house, and they
In the
would rake
70s
it, you know?
and 80s.
Oh man, that's
Yep.
the best.
Yep.
All right, well, thanks a million. Thanks for
Pleasure.
inviting us in.
Pleasure.
And we hope to see you again soon.
Sounds good.
All right.
Thanks, Richard.
I gotta get out of here, but go take advantage of the great deals we found for you today at oddlots.tv. And don't forget to subscribe. I'm off to find you more screaming deals.